ambitious women that I've come across or read about have different kind of habits that they indulge in to be able to help get them to a successful place or prepare them for what they are building. And there are a lot of habits that I've read about, I've learned about concerning women that are very ambitious or women that are very successful. Some of it is that they build a system, not a goal. They protect their attention like a currency. They surround themselves with growth-minded people, and they often revisit their why. Most of these habits, let's say all of these habits, are good in their own way, but there is always a difference between an ambitious Christian woman, because when you have your own habits, when you indulge in an habit as a Christian woman, your habits are supposed to be anchored on God, anchored on Christ. So let's talk about habits of an ambitious Christian woman. And like I've read about everyday ambitious women, I've also been able to study some of the ambitious Christian women that I know, the ones in the Bible, the ones around us. One of the things that I've noticed is that they start with surrender rather than strategy. As an ambitious Christian woman, everybody around you tells you you have to have a strategy. You have to do it this way or you have to do it that way. But for every ambitious Christian woman, their day starts with surrender to God and not with strategy. These women we're talking about, they steward their gifts boldly. They steward their gifts boldly. They are not depending on what their gift will bring them, but they are seeing it more like a stewardship, as a worship to God who made them and who put them in that position to be able to pursue that purpose. Those women lead with grace and with truth. They come from a place of, I know the God we serve, and I know his intention for us to be able to lead, to be able to teach people the truth of God and where they're supposed to be. These ambitious Christian women, they teach having eternity in mind. It's much more than teaching people the ways of life and teaching people how to go or where not to go. It's teaching people with eternity in mind, knowing that one day we will all be gone from here, and that whatever we do, no matter how money you've acquired, no matter how much wealth you've acquired, no matter how much you've gathered up for yourself, will be nothing, but you're looking up to somewhere. And one more thing, rest is needed in every situation. The women that anchor their habits on God, they rest as a form of trust, knowing that it's not by power, neither is it by might, and it's not them carrying themselves, but God that is carrying them. So when we rest as ambitious Christian women, we rest with fullness of heart, knowing that the Lord that is already fighting the battle and carrying us through our purpose is still doing his work. In all that was said, ambition is not the enemy here. Misalignment is. When we have ambition, God is the one that gave it to us. God is the one that gives us the gift and the ability to be able to pursue those gifts and the ability to be able to pursue our purpose and want to go higher and want to be successful. Those ambitions are put in us by the Most High God. So ambition, being ambitious as a woman or even a man, is not the problem. The issue is misalignment, is thinking that we are all this. Is thinking that we have the capability to carry it on by ourselves. Is thinking that we know how to do it all. Oh, I just have to be strategic. I just have to be this. I just have to be that. And I know all those things are important. Like I said earlier, that what I've learned, what I've read, what I've seen about ambitious women is going for strategy, is going for plans, is pursuing this and that. But what is most important is bringing it back to God. All those things we do, bring it back to the Maker and align your habit with God and see how far He's going to take you. If there's anything you've learned today, if there's anything that speaks to you today, I want you to comment down below and let's chat. And if there's something you're working on, I at a point was one that was working on my ability to surrender more than being strategic. At a point I was so strategic, like, oh, this is how it got to be done, this is what I need to do. But I learned really fast that strategy will take you so far, but God will take you further than you can see. Align your thoughts, align your habits, align your plans with the plans of God, and see how far it's going to take you. If you are seeking community where we encourage each other, we encourage one another as women to be aligned to God in everything we do, then you found a community. Join the community of women. There are more today. I'll drop the link below, and I believe there's a link in my bio. So come join us and see what God is doing with us. Have a wonderful day. Most importantly, be that woman that is small.